Neighbor is a B word. Our neighbor is downright crazy. We've lived in our apartment for 4 years and we love it. However, the past year has been hell. We've gotten a new neighbor. Not in our own hallway but in the adjoining building hallway. She shares a wall with us. The first few weeks were fine. We talked with her and told her that if there were ever any issues, we were open to communication. We've never had any issues before, but due to us having a dog, although quite small, we'd like to be upfront with all our neighbors in order to have a healthy relationship with the people around us. After the first few weeks, the problems started occurring. Suddenly, we got complaints about our dog barking. Not just a complaint, but like 3-4 in a week. Our dog is the most gentle old soul there is, and he only barks on 3 occasions. When the doorbell rings and he's happy to see you. When he gets spooked by something, which is rare, and when we play, which we only do for 5-10 minutes at a time. BC, we know the sound can be annoying. He never barks when he's home alone or otherwise. He's very chill and mellow. He's made friends with everyone in our hallway, and several of them have been dog sitting if we had to leave for longer periods of time, and they all say he's the easiest dog to look after. Anyway, we talked to the superintendent, who wasn't allowed to elaborate who the complaints were coming from, as they were reported anonymously. But we soon found out. BC, the neighbor, who I'll call Karen from now on, started banging on the walls whenever she felt like we were too loud. One weekend at around 10:30 am we had been playing with our dog for maybe 5 minutes, when she aggressively banged on our wall. Mind you, we live in a concrete building with 30 centimeters thick walls. I talked to everyone else in our hallway, but no one was bothered with our dog. We live in a building with several other dogs, and in the surrounding buildings there are dogs as well. Dogs who bark. We tried to keep it down, and for a while we thought that was the end of it. Recently, Karen started complaining again, not just to the landlord and superintendent, but also in our Facebook group designated for our area. While we were away on holiday out of country, Karen decided it was time to do a long rant in said FB group, telling everyone how horrible we are at keeping our dog quiet, that we make him bark just to annoy her. She even stooped so low that she commented on our ***'s life, writing about how loud we are and that I, female, have loud fake orgasms. And yes, our superintendent saw it and have screenshots as proof. BCOFC, she edited it later when we returned home. I feel trapped in my own home, being afraid to do anything that might set her off and give us another complaint. Luckily, the superintendent is on our side. He and other neighbors have told us that we're not the only ones she's complained about. She's also complained about a newborn with colic who was crying, a developmentally disabled child who can't talk and therefore makes noises instead, someone talking on their own balcony. Karen told the person to respect her privacy and that she didn't want to hear what they were talking about. They're 3 apartments apart. An elderly man living underneath her apartment who needed help. She complained that his helpers were making too much noise when they visited. And then OFC us. Honestly, we all hate her.